Hey there, this is Paul Secord, your Gospel Road Coach, and I'm coming to you from Iowa. So shout out to my uncle who lives in Sheldon, Iowa. He is world famous for having one of the coolest album covers of all time, Ken by Request Only. Look it up. You should Google it. It is definitely worth it. So today, I'm super excited to talk to you because we are going to talk just briefly about music business. Don't get scared. I'm not talking about contracts. I'm not talking about riders that state you only want green M&Ms in your dressing room. I'm not talking about any of that stuff. I want to talk about the business side of a great concert, that being your product table, your merch table, where people are able to buy your music and t-shirts and hats and that sort of thing and take it home. Now, first off, your merch table, your product table, it needs to look great. Have you ever walked into a grocery store at 7 or 8 o'clock in the morning? It looks amazing. You want to buy everything that's in there. Everything is lined up, neatly organized. There's good signage. Prices are clearly marked. You walk into the produce section, it looks like that stuff was just picked and set out for you. Because it was. It was just set out for you, and you want to go get it because it looks so good. So this is important. Your product table needs to look great. It needs to be organized, and that is going to be one of the things that draws people to it. I recommend some signage, maybe a customized tablecloth, a banner or two, something to attract people to the table, and they will take your stuff home and support your ministry. Now, why do they come to the product table? Why do they want to take your music home? Did you give them a reason to take your music home? It requires more than singing great. It requires more than playing great guitar licks, and it requires more than them simply wanting to take home a song they like. Here's what you need to do. You need to make them feel something in your concert. You know how long it's been since a lot of our audience members truly felt something? This world just has a way of beating that out of us. How long has it been since they laughed? How long has it been since they cried, since they really felt something, since they really felt the presence of God in a room or in a church service? It could be a long time for some of them. So if we make them feel something in our concerts, I'm telling you, they will come to the product table because they want to take that feeling home with them. Let me tell you a little story to back this up. The other night, we finished singing a concert in Nebraska. We had a full house at a medium-sized church. It was a great concert, a wonderful night. After the concert, I had 3 separate people come up to me and tell me about one particular song that we sang and how much it had impacted them. And that night was the first time they'd ever heard it and how it made them feel. And all 3 of them, one right after the other, as they were telling me this, were standing there with an armful of everything that we have on our product table. They had the DVD, the CDs, the poster, they had all of it because they wanted to take that feeling home with them. They wanted to take that feeling home and share it with their family, share it with their friends. And that's great because I know they'll invite them to come back to the next time that we sing there next year. So when people take your stuff home with them, it's because they want to take you home with them. And that feeling that you gave them when they heard you sing. So here's what that means. That means you have to have those moments in your concert. It can't just be like, well, we sang 8 fast songs and 6 slow songs, and that came out to about an hour and a half. And so, we figured that was a good concert. No, it's more than that. Your concert needs to have a common theme. The concert needs to tell a story. The songs need to support that. And you have to have moments in your concert, and they have to be intentional. They have to be programmed. They have to be on purpose. Moments where you give your audience an opportunity to feel something, an opportunity to laugh and have joy, an opportunity to cry. And if you do that, they're going to support your ministry, and they're going to take that stuff home with them. You're going to win. They're going to win. Everybody's going to win. It's important. This is your ministry. If it's what you want to do full time, all the time, then give them an opportunity to support you. have a great merch table and give them a reason to take that stuff home. Until next time, my name is Paul Secord, your Gospel Road Coach. Find me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all that stuff.